What is up, guys? How's we doing? Welcome back to the channel, and know everyone is excited. Major update is tomorrow, and there's quite a bit of information in eFootball Connect, so we're going to take a look at it and see what we are expecting tomorrow. Quite a few changes. I've seen them on X, so I kind of know a few things in there, but I haven't watched the video yet. So watch it together, analyze everything, and we'll see what we are to expect tomorrow. Let's do this. Obviously, we'll skip the parts that don't really make sense. I'll leave a link in the description in the video. You can go check it out. There's subtitles there. These guys they speak in Japanese, but there's subtitles. So here are it's a version update, version 4.4. There'll be changes in the gameplay, player development, and then useful functions will be the that category. So we'll take a look at each and every one of these changes. Right, starting up with the eFootball League, they have added a new mode where you'll be able to play against the AI. And then there's the other mode, the normal one against PvP users. Not PvP users, against other users. So, first for the first time, this was never there before. So you can be able to rank playing against the AI. And then there's you can play the normal one against other users. I think it would be quite interesting, isn't it? So you can now test your skills against AI opponents who become strong as you progress through the divisions. Oh, that is interesting. So the more you play, the more you progress, the harder the AI gets. It becomes even more stronger. Interesting thing. So this guy asks, how strong is the AI in each division? Yeah, this is a good question actually. So the other guy answers that the AI level will increase as you play the game. So the higher you get, the harder the AI will become to be. In the Division 1 and 2, the AI will provide a good challenge to even the most seasoned players. Oh, interesting, interesting. I can't even wait to try it. I don't like playing against the AI, actually. I don't. I never find it fun playing against the AI. This time, maybe this time, I'll try and play against them. And then the normal PvP one, you just play against other users. You already know that. Okay, let's keep going there. Then this close play will be available. I was long about this. I thought it was coming on mobile, but as you can see here, it will only be available on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam, Windows. So if you're on Xbox, you can play against your friend on Steam, on PlayStation, Windows. Obviously, I'm on Steam. I also play on PC, so I can be able to play against users on PlayStation now, which is a good thing. It wasn't there before. The whole concept of eFootball was crossplay. They back in 2021 when they introduced eFootball, this was the whole idea. And 3 years down the line, they haven't done it yet. But mobile will not be here. Maybe in the future they will add mobile here. I'm not so sure about that, but maybe, just maybe. So that means you'll be able to play co-op and friend matches with friends that have different uh, platforms from yours. Interesting, really interesting. Alright, you will also be able to matchmake with people from different console platforms in various events in the football league. So if you are on PC, you can be able to connect with someone on Xbox or PlayStation. Even in ranking events, a football league will have a combined ranking across all console platforms. Wow. So there will be one global ranking for console platforms instead of the ones like Xbox, PC, and then PlayStation. It will be one. It will be just one. Crossplay will be okay. Even in events, it will be one. This will make it even more difficult. They will like progressing through the esports thing will not be easy because you're playing against people from four different platforms. Will not be easy. With crossplay, matchmaking will be quicker and easier than even before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've tried playing on PC. Sometimes getting an opponent takes forever, but now with four different platforms, it will be easier to get opponents. I think so. It really, yeah, it will be easier. It will be easier. And oh no, 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 no! Smart Assist fully implemented in all modes. I've never liked Smart Assist. It makes the game so vague. It's not like you're playing the game. It's like someone else is playing the game for you. So Smart Assist, man, Konami, you never asked for Smart Assist. Why is it here? Or you guys want Smart Assist? Because to be honest, for me, I don't like Smart Assist as a good ball. It makes the game crappy, and now it will be available in the eFootball League as well. And they're saying after taking consideration from customers, so people want Smart Assist. Wow, I never wanted Smart Assist. All right, and now you can be able to add a backup player slot. You can add up 500 more players. Previously, it was 900. Was it 900? Couldn't you go further than 900? I'm not so sure about that. But now there's a backup slot. So you can even have more players. That's 1,400 players. Alright, here's another change. You can release many players at once. This is for those guys who do 900 openings. Because previously, you had to go back to the team to release the players. But right now, you'll be able to do it directly from the once you sign them, you just select them and release them. I think this will be very useful. That's it, W Konami. That's it, W. Take note. Yeah, you can be able to release as many this from the draw. From the draw. That's nice. All right, here's a new category. If you remember when they first introduced training players skills, it's always it has been random for as long as I can remember. But now it would be random, but more more precise. Because last time you could get acrobatic clearance on your center forward. You could get I don't know not phenomenal finishing, acrobatic finishing on your defenders. But you don't want to do that. You want to give your center forward acrobatic finishing and give your center back acrobatic clearance. You don't want to give your center forward blocker. You want to give your defender blocker. So this time, Konami have introduced a random category where they will divide the skills into some several categories. So there's a slot for shooting, passing, dribbling, defending. So if you want to train your player on one touch pass, you go to a certain category that has passing. I'll show you in a second. That has passing. So that means the chances of your player getting one touch pass will be much higher. This is how it looks like. If you want to give your player double touch, master turn, you go to dribbling, which means your player will have higher chances of getting the skill that you want. But that's not all, guys. There's a catch because you need new training tokens. You remember the random ones that we have? You'll not be able to use them here. You need there's a new one they will be introducing. They will be called Advanced Training Program or points. I'm not sure about the name, but you can't use the random skill training tokens there. You need advanced training tokens to use them here, but they will be available for free, I think, if you complete a few challenges here there. So it's not a big deal at the end of the day, but it's a big win again. This is something that we've been complaining a lot about. And then you can delete unwanted skill learned in the past. So you remember when they first introduced the training program thing, a lot of users were just trying to train your players, and you got some wrong skills in your player. Maybe you have blocker on your center forward, you have acrobatic clearance on your center forward. Now this time you can just delete it and you have an empty slot, and you can equip the skill you want with legacy transfer or with this advanced skill training program. It's a big win. Now we move to the third category, which is useful functions. So we're almost done with this thing. It's a long video. So as you can see here, the score display on mobile will change, which will be showing both your starting lineup and the substitute in one screen. I think that's a good one. That's a good one. So you can just be able to sort out your player in and out from just the screen. You don't have to tap on advance on your team to see the substitutes. They will be just there on the same screen. But that's on mobile only. So that's a good change. A lot of W's today. Konami been doing a good job behind balls. And then $850 million download campaign. Bro, where are the free coins? I don't see any free coins on any free epic. That is all I care about. But I can't see any of them. It will be starting on 17th April to 8th May. But I can't see any free. Oh, wait! I almost missed it. Look here, there's 850 free coins, which you'll be able to get during the campaign. That's a big deal. But 850 coins, it's a good one. It's a good one. So this is what I was talking about, introducing advanced skill training. These are the ones that you'll be able to use in the new random category. So we're getting a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7 of them. My math is not all that great. It's actually 8 of them. 8 training programs. Advanced training, skill talking, or something like that. I'm not so sure about it, but you'll be getting 8 of them. Let's be done with this video. Let's keep going. Right, for the first time I've seen Konami taking customer feedback on the gameplay. So you can see the guy says, I don't feel the difference in players' passing abilities. And yeah, to be, if you've seen me training players, I always say I always don't give them so much passing because it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why, but I don't know if I'm the only one, but passing abilities is something that 70 and 80 passing to me feels the same. So why give my player more passing if it doesn't make sense? Usually I give them more speed because I can able to manipulate speed in the game, but passings have never impressed me in the game. But now I might need to retrain my players because you can see here they say passing abilities will have a much significant difference than before, using passing abilities to create an effect. So the player's pass related style will have bigger impact on the speed of the ball and the trajectory of the ball. So players with higher passing related style will be quick at kicking the ball, and trajectory of their passes will be sharper. On the contrary, players with low passing stat take more time to kick the ball and their passes will tend to be slower. So if your players don't have if your players don't have good passing stats, you might need to give them good passing stats because that will compromise your gameplay. As you can see here, players with low passing stats take more time to kick the ball and their passes will tend to be slower, and you don't want that to happen. And the ones with the higher passing stats will be quicker kicking the ball and the trajectory of their passes will be sharper. For example, players with higher passing stats will be quicker kicking the ball, trajectory of their passes will be sharper. And I think they have shown a comparison between the two. I will see in a second the difference between higher passing stats and lower passing stats. Alright, here is, as you can see, that there's a difference. They're trying to show it. You can see Yamal here, the higher one, ball gets to Lewandowski and he scores. The one with the lower passing stats doesn't get the ball to Lewandowski. Instead, the ball is cleared because it's slower to get and the trajectory is not sharper. Again, you can see here the pass from Yamal in the higher passing with higher passing stat. The player already has the ball on his feet. The other one is still in the air. He's trying to control it. So I think passing will be so significant this time. Higher, lower. Again, the difference. Look at this. The higher one gets the ball to Lewandowski. I think that's Lewandowski. The one the lower passes that gets intercepted. Right now, I feel the short passes and quick 1-2 are the way to go, which limits the variety of play. Yeah, that was it. That was it. And now to make adjustment of AI defensive balls. We've tweaked how aggressive the AI plays pressure and how they move to block passing lanes. Bro, this has been a big issue for me. Every time I'm playing the game, like against very high team strength, they always intercept the ball. And the through passing is like giving the ball away to the opponent. So I hope they've changed that. You can see here they're saying and how they're saying passes that should realistically go through the defender will find its target, or the AI will still intercept when appropriate. So I think through passing will be able to work this time, this round. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. We'll see it tomorrow. We're almost done. This was a long video, but we're almost done. Alright, I feel like there's a lot of lag during PvP matches. Yes, there's a lot of it, a lot of it, a lot of it. And now they are showing the setup for online PvP setup. You can see peer-to-peer, opponent connect directly, but opponent connect to a game server when you're playing. There's a client server and there's peer-to-peer. So P2P, client server. So for P2P, quick patch, friend match, and challenge event, or penalty shooter only. Then the one using the client server method, football league challenge event, uh, blah blah blah. You can go check it out. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But they're saying client server is used to ensure stable connection, which is yeah, it makes sense. And now they have added an antenna display, just like on FIFA Mobile. I think there's something like that. You can see how strong your connection is and how strong your opponent connection is. So this time you'll be able to know if is your connection letting you down, or is your opponent having a crappy network, or are you the one with a crappy network. I think this is another big win. You that like you can be able to tell if your connection is the one letting you down. That's a big win. That's a big win. Konami W's in the chat. So this is how it look like. You just next to your team name, you'll be able to see the antenna, the network antenna. So one more thing we added is an antenna display that shows your connection status during a match. Yeah, you can go check it out. I will leave a link. If you guys don't understand me, I'll leave a link. You can go read all these things there, and then there'll be a network graph showing your connection quality throughout the match will be shown at the end of the said match. So after you play a game, there will be a graph that will show you how good your connection was, how the quality of your connection. So if you see these dips, there's a lot of dips, you know your connection was messing up with you at some point. But for a good connection, I think it will be smooth just at the top. I think there's another good. There's a double. You'll be able to see if you have a crappy network, and they say on top of that. Okay, I've already said that. And then, for example, you can use this information to understand what time of the day provides a better connection. Yeah. Hey, W's Konami, you guys have been working underwater. So they're saying we have also shared some tips, a list of some tips on how to improve your connection, and then the last thing we've discussed a list of locations where our game servers are set up on the official website. Okay, with that in mind, we carefully place servers in key locations. We have decided to add a new server in Saudi Arabia. Only Saudi Arabia? Alright, that's the end of the video. I'll leave a link in the description. You guys can go ahead and check it out. But for me, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys understood. You know what to expect tomorrow. 850 coins. Not tomorrow. Between 8th, not 8th, between 17th and 8th of May, you'll be able to bag yourself 850 free coins for the 850 million download campaign. But that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me some feedback in the comments, and have a good day. Cheers.